in relation to it being a humanitarian crisis and a political responsibility towards our ally. Precisely the fact that the world is changing at an extraordinary speed, especially during the last 3 decades, the fate of our societies and our countries has made us all more interconnected and interdependent than ever before. But at the same time, it has made the tasks of diplomats more complex and challenging. These global issues range from peace and stability, international security and environmental issues, up to financial crises and international terrorism. This makes it even clearer to all of us that today's diplomacy must rely more than ever before on the principles of peace, stability, and prosperity in order to ensure a more just and democratic, livable world with freedom and equality for all people and citizens. Ladies and gentlemen, we strongly believe that through such formal and informal contacts between diplomats, which are their vocation, we will be able to advance cooperation and understanding between our countries and our governments. We need to share experiences with each other and learn from each other so that in many areas we can work and collaborate even more closely in the years to come. Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Diaspora officials and our diplomats also look forward to learning from your presence. Your discussions, comments, and observations will be extremely valuable to them. I strongly believe that your presence here today will mark the beginning of an even more sustainable relationship between our peoples and our countries. We know that the diplomatic school will be invaluable to help spread the whole truth about Kosovo, the values of our society, and what our republic stands for. At the end of this address, I once again welcome you to the Republic of Kosovo, wishing you successful work and a pleasant stay in our country. Thank you.
Thank you, Prime Minister. Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Foreign Affairs, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much. Dear Prime Minister, sehr geschätzter Herr Schnee, dear Secretary, Director General of the distinguished participants, welcome to our 7th edition of the Diplomatic School. In a world where dynamic change is one of the key elements, it is crucial to bring together diplomats from various areas and representatives from different countries for exchange and dialogue about the world we live in and about current and future challenges. But it is not only about information exchanges, it is also about finding common ground between countries and their officials from diplomatic ranks as well as from various backgrounds. In our digital world, it is still the case that nothing is as valuable and powerful between us like the exchange in person. As useful as digital platforms and video conferences are, talking face-to-face in a conference or on the sidelines, having a talk while drinking a coffee or walking outside, that is a key element of exchange and international diplomacy. For these 5 days here, in one of the very symbolic cities of Kosovo, in the city of Peja, with a lot of history and a vibrant atmosphere, as you might see yourself in the coming days, I wish you as many of these and useful exchanges. We are glad to welcome a lot of guests from abroad who have come to us from none less than 18 countries. So let me first of all welcome all our guests from abroad, and let me extend you all the best wishes from our government and our ministry. and offer you the hospitality of our country and our people. We have a tradition, and we still live the principle that the guest in our home is the most welcome and the most important person during his stay in our house. So, welcome to Kosova. Welcome to our house. Kosova is small, but you will see a very special country. We are not only the youngest country of Europe, we do also have the youngest population by age. No country in the region, and not even anywhere else in Europe, is so supportive of the EU and NATO. In recent polls, we registered support of these two key international structures of more than 90%. This is unique, and this represents the will of our people and the strategy of our government. We seek integration into the Euro-Atlantic framework, and we are working to establish the conditions for accession in the EU and NATO. At the same time, we are working with many other partners all around the globe for further develop and deepen our mutual cooperation. With more than 100 countries, we have established official relations, and we are hopeful that others will follow. We are members of international organizations such as the World Bank, and we are working to integrate even more to the international framework. By implementing a series of reforms, most of all with its clear focus on establishing the rule of law, the new government is demonstrating the change which has come to Kosova and which will contribute to our European path. The government is committed to expanding the range of organizations in which it is a member, advancing the status of equal membership within organizations, and advancing state interests within the institutional framework of organizations, as well as strengthening its role as a contributor to peace, security, and international development. Our country is promoting very good relations with neighboring countries, even when it sometimes appears to be more than difficult. Also, our foreign policy aims to incorporate operational cultural level, as well as to promote the opportunities of economic cooperation of the Republic of Kosovo with partner states and foreign investors. A state rich in natural beauty and tourist spots with a very vivid nightlife and the best macchiato you have ever drank. I wish you a productive week and good proceedings in our diplomatic school. We welcome you in the next events as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Deputy Prime Minister. Mr. René Schlee, the Director of Friedrich Ebert Stiftung. The floor is yours.
Thank you very much. Dear Kryeministri Kurti, dear Foreign Minister Gërvalla, and then, of course, Mr. Director and Director General, dear participants, a very good morning. We as Friedrich Ebert Stiftung, we're very proud to work here together with the Diplomatic Academy. It's the 7th time that we've been working with the Foreign Ministry to educate young diplomats throughout the world, and I just very quickly would like to summarize why it's so important to us. First of all, the long cooperation reflects our work for here in Kosovo. We're here for 21 years, 7 years now. We're working on this. We're working with the Diplomatic Academy, and building a diplomatic corps is already outlined by the Prime Minister and Foreign Minister, is a core function of every state, and we're very proud to be selected as a partner for that. The second reason is, I know these are difficult times, yeah, but it's all the more it is important that we come together, yeah, because your job doesn't stop. Yeah? Quite the contrary, I think, as it was again outlined by Mr. Kurti is it becomes all the more important in these days, because in times of the pandemic we're dependent on each other. Like, it doesn't matter if one state is doing well, we're not getting out of this pandemic if not for regional and international cooperation that we're all doing well. And the third reason why I'm very happy, and this is the reason why we're also engaged as a social democratic foundation, is here social democracy is in the proud tradition of in the mission for peace among the nations. The wish to work together despite differences. In Germany we have of course the example of the Neue Ostpolitik, and Mr. Kurti already referenced to the ongoing negotiations on the Kosovo-Serbia dialogue, which again requires that same spirit of reconciling positions, where from the start it first appears that there are these reconcilable positions. But that is the very job of the diplomatic staff, to make the impossible possible. So thank you very much again for inviting us here. Thank you very much for coming around the world. And yeah, it is my pleasure to be here with you. We will have some more fun in the afternoon, and I'll leave you with that. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Schle. The opening ceremony is closed. You can manage the next part of the event.
If the Prime Minister is free for one or two questions.
Yes.
If you would like to have a question or two, the Prime Minister is here.
And
It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we will go outside for a family picture. In the room to the right, my right.